Hi, Corky. Robert here. I just felt like talking to you, so I'm doing what I love to do, is making videos. And this particular type of video is really easy because I'm sitting at my desk, I turn off all the lights, and I have a nice black background, and you can see me pretty well. Anyway, I saw my mother the other day, and I could see that she's really slowly going downhill. Her speech is not really clear. I can't understand what she's saying some of the time. She mumbles. Her memory is worse. She'll ask me 10 times in 5 minutes about where do I live, where's her car, all that stuff. And I just kind of go along with it, and I just let her know that the car is at, in Massachusetts. And anyway, it's a little hard to see it, and it's kind of tedious. But I bought a car so I could take her out for ice cream and maybe take her to the movies because, I know she's bored sitting around at her place. But driving in Chiang Mai is just awful. With my eyesight is somewhat impaired, my perception a little off. So the first day I bought it, I took it out in the morning around 5 o'clock, and everything was fine. I was coming back one street before where I park, and I hit a car. And I didn't stop, and I parked the car, and the guy comes running over, and then the next thing you know, he calls the police, and it was a mess. And because I'm a foreigner, for just a couple of scratches, it cost me like $500. So needless to say, I've been really kind of hesitant to drive around. But I did yesterday, and I did really well, all except when I sideswiped the car. I didn't stop. I kept going. My car's fine, but it has a lot of black paint on it. So I don't know. I'm not sure if I can continue to drive or not, but the amount of focus it takes to watch everything and to watch the motorcycles that dart in and out and zigzag, they drive crazy. They drive down the street the wrong way on the motorcycle. It's really very stressful. And I came over to my mother's place to take her out for some ice cream, but she didn't feel like going. So I guess I'll practice some more, and hopefully I won't hit anything, but I do have some really good insurance in case I do. Now, I sent you the video a few days ago, so you can expect it probably in about 10 days. There is a tracking number, and I'll track it, and I can let you know. I also put in a 4-page written letter. I just felt like typing something, printing it out on paper, and signing my name to it. So I'm not going to say exactly what's in the letter, but the one thing I would like to bring your attention to is in the holistic community, a lot of people are really touting the AHCC mushroom. And I'm not sure if you know what it is, but my friend Gordon in Oregon, who's a very natural guy, bought some online. It's $88 for about 2 ounces. And he said the first time he put it in his mouth, he could feel the difference right away. And my friend Truth, who I went to see in Tucson, he said the same thing. But I found the company in China, which I've been dealing with now for about a year, they have it. I bought some, and it's like $90 a half of. It's $90 for 1 pound, or $180 for a kilo, which is 2.2 pounds. So they're all excited. Truth wants 2 kilos. My friend Gordon wants half a kilo, and I just got mine yesterday, so I'm going to test it out today. I can send you a very well-written guide by a couple of doctors. This has been around since the 80s. It's well documented, and this might be something that possibly could help you. It really can build up your immune system really fast and very strong. They use it for cancer, but I'll send you the PDF file if you want to read it. And if you want some, I can send you a sample if you're interested, or I can order you some if you think it's something you might want. Anyway, that's about it. I'm working hard on my health. The doctor I see is really good, the endocrinologist. I had something on my leg called herpes zoster, and that's a latent form of chickenpox that erupted, which was very painful, and I had to take an antibiotic. Excuse me, gotta scratch my nose. Okay. But the doctor knew what it was. The antibiotic worked. I'm still in mild pain, and she said the pain could last for months. But anyway, it seems to be getting a lot harder to stay healthy on the planet. And there was a time when I was just going to give up and say screw it. And when I did that for a few years, the diabetes stepped in and showed me what diabetes is all about. But I am doing intermittent fasting, and I'm not eating a lot of food. So my schedule looks like I go to sleep around 10. I'll eat my last meal at 6 p.m. I won't eat again until 12 noon, or sometimes 1 or 2, and I'm not really hungry. And then I'll have a small meal. Either I'll have a small salad or I'll have a couple of eggs, and that seems to hold me over. And my blood sugars have gotten a lot better since I've been doing it like that. So I'm still hoping that I don't need to take the insulin, or I can at least delay it as long as I can. But that's maybe in the future, but I don't really know. Anyway, the doctor's very kind. I had some questions. When you see the doctor, there's a queue, sometimes 10, 15, 20 people ahead of me, which means I'm waiting 4 to 6 hours to see the doctor. So I wrote her some questions, another letter, put it in an envelope, went to the hospital, handed it to her. She read it, and she emailed me back the next day with the answers to my questions. She's just very kind, and the doctors here are really, really very, very wanting to help and to heal the best that they know. So that's about it for now. I've been talking to Anama, and she's taking Stemmett's new chapter, all his mushrooms. So mushrooms are a big thing. I mean, I've got reishi mushroom, I've got chaga mushroom, I got eucommia, I've got the AHC, and I want to make a special Jing tea that I learned when I was at Truth, and it's very delicious, and it really makes you feel good, and it replaces coffee. I still drink coffee in the morning, one fairly large cup. I hope you're doing well, and I look forward to hearing from you. And just know I'm thinking about you, and I love you, and that's about it for now, bud. Okay, take care. Bye.